Well, Trump's inauguration is just 4 days away, and Michelle Obama says she's not going. It will be the second time in 2 weeks that she has skipped a gathering of former presidents and a break from longstanding tradition.
People were wondering last week, when we didn't see Michelle Obama sitting in the pews at the funeral for Jimmy Carter, whether she would actually attend the inauguration this week. Both of those events would have brought her face to face with Donald Trump.
She meant every word she said on the campaign trail with every fiber of her being. And she's no hypocrite. Another said, quote, saving some credibility.
Hey, ever wonder what would happen if a president got caught with their hand in the cookie jar? Well, Michelle Obama's got some thoughts, and they're spicier than Trump's taco bowls. She's pointing out how Trump's getting away with stuff that would have had Obama kicked to the curb faster than you can say COVFEFE. Want to know why Trump's so steamed? Stick around, we're about to spill the tea. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Michelle Obama appears to have just dropped a bombshell of truth so large that Trump's comb-over is doing the cha-cha slide. The tea that our favorite former First Lady chose to spill is hot as hell. The elephant in the room, or perhaps more accurately the orange elephant, is being called out by her. This time, Michelle isn't playing around. She is drawing attention to the political double standard, which is more blatant than Trump's spray tan. She is posing the most important query: why can Trump accumulate indictments as easily as Pokemon cards, whereas a black politician would be destroyed if they were caught jaywalking?
The tradition is the people that were in office, the presidents, the vice presidents, the senators.
Tradition.
I don't care what Donald Trump does. I will not stop fighting. And if we think what Donald Trump is, and none of us here voted for him, I don't think that she's obligated to be there. But it was also reported that Nancy Pelosi isn't attending. And I think it's a missed opportunity for two reasons. I think that showing that the country is still going to move forward, even if the person you didn't want to win is something powerful to showing up and saying, we're here, we're going to sit here, listen to him take the oath of office, be sworn in, but we also exist. There's also a counter and an alternative here. To me, that just feels like an odd missed opportunity.
And believe me when I say that Michelle's remarks are hitting Trump more forcefully than a Cinco de Mayo taco bowl. People, she's not holding back. With her soaring like a butterfly and stinging like a bee, she seems to be embracing her inner Muhammad Ali. At this point, Trump is most likely wishing he could hide behind his wall. The worst part is that Michelle has the receipts. There are more accusations against Trump than there are McDonald's menu items. More than 90 criminal charges in several cases. It's a rap novel, not just a rap sheet. Trump is amassing legal issues as if they were degrees from Trump University. Social media is exploding like the 4th of July as Michelle's remarks go viral more quickly than a juicy White House leak. Facebook is in a panic, Twitter is on fire, and even MySpace Tom wants to know what all the commotion is about. Michelle's message is being shared like it's the last piece of pizza at a gathering. The media outlets are also having a great time. MSNBC anchors are practically doing backflips of delight, CNN has panels on panels, and Fox News is most likely pointing the finger at Hillary's emails in some way. Political commentators are experiencing an early Christmas. And what do you know? People are paying attention. Millions of Americans who are fed up with the unfair treatment are finding resonance in Michelle's remarks. She seems to be presenting society with a huge mirror, and the image is not pleasant. More startling than learning that the word COVFEFE isn't real is the glaring disparity in treatment of various politicians that she is exposing.
Trump's inauguration on Monday. Can't wait. Not Trump's favorite oligarchs, billionaires, are sure to be in attendance, but one VIP who's skipping the event is former First Lady Michelle Obama. Michelle's rep issued a statement confirming that the former president will attend, but not the First Lady. Is she right or wrong?
Yes, Lord, she is so right. You know, we must go high.
She changed that one.
And I think she's changed her tune. I think when they go low, you have to meet that energy and perhaps go even lower, become small like an ant and go to the earth's crust.
It appears that our favorite orange-tinted tweeter is having a complete breakdown, people. As presidential as a toddler, yelling in the cereal aisle is Trump's response to Michelle's remarks. It's truly a sight to behold, I must say. Donnie Diapers has thrown a digital tantrum on social media, his favorite playground. His posts, which are full of all-caps type tirades and insults so misspelled that they would make a first-grade teacher cry, are becoming more and more insane by the minute. It's similar to watching a slow-motion car crash, except the driver is wearing a bad toupee and the car is on fire. But hold on, things will improve. Bless their hearts, Trump's supporters are jumping to his defense. They argue as weakly as a wet noodle during a weightlifting contest. You'd think they were trying to get hired as his personal spin doctor because of how hard they're trying to defend his action. Political analysts, meanwhile, are having a great time. They are pointing out that Michelle's criticism of Trump's lack of presidential conduct is essentially validated by his response. He seemed to have read her criticism and said, "Challenge accepted." His political credibility is being undermined by each tweet.
She said that she did not enjoy Trump's 2017 inauguration because there was no diversity, there was no color on that stage. She said there was no reflection of the broader sense of what America looks like.
I think that it's critical that all former presidents and vice presidents attend. I think it signals to the world that despite a very tumultuous political season, that America moves forward and we're going to have a safe and secure transfer of power.
See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hardworking, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black.
Michelle's remarks gain more impact the more grumpy, Trumpy tweets she posts. He seems to be using a golden shovel to dig his own Twitter grave. All of the criticism directed at him is being strengthened by his outbursts on social media. He might as well adopt "Make America Facepalm Again" as his campaign slogan at this rate. Michelle's criticism of Trump is becoming even more prominent as this spectacle plays out. He seems to be displaying a huge neon sign that reads, "Observe me, I am exactly who she claimed to be." Previously uninterested individuals are now paying attention to see what all the commotion is about.
This tradition has gone on for over 100 years. This is what presidents do and their wives on Inauguration Day. This is the holiest day of politics. It is the transition of power. What we do in America is just not done, and I don't like it. It takes away from the institution of freedom and what the signal to the world is. Our number one export, I say this over and over again.
There are many who say, well, isn't something greater than that unity and America? And therefore, yes, show that unity and, to her words, go high.
Well, yeah, I mean, show the example of what you say you're saving your credibility for.
People, it appears that Trump's arteries have been slashed by Michelle Obama's remarks more forcefully than a double cheeseburger. She is demonstrating her commitment to democracy by doing more than just talking the talk. Furthermore, it's not an easy task, I assure you. We may wake up one day to discover that our democracy has been canceled if we continue to treat it like a rerun of The Apprentice, Michelle warns. Oh no. According to her, we cannot afford to let our votes go to voicemail because they are vital to this nation. So kids, keep in mind that it's not about who has the smallest hands or the largest mouth in this political circus. It all comes down to who is telling the truth. Additionally, Trump is currently appearing to be trapped in the longest game of musical chairs in history as a result of Michelle's truth bombs. When the music stops, don't let your voice be the one that's absent.